How we doing, guys? Moose here. Episode 14, Season 2 of our West Ham Career Mode, and we are into the January transfer window. As you can see, we're going to start off here taking a look at the transfer budget. About 1.5 million is what we're going to start with. So, we're just going to take a look and go and request some funds, see if we can get something out of the board just to make the window a little bit more interesting. We're going to just request $5 million. Not going to be something too over the top here. We've already spent, a sizable amount in the first window, but we're clearly, we're doing a nice job pushing towards the top of the table as well as being in other competitions, so we could use a little bit more to boost the team. As you can see, they're not going to give us the full 5, but they're willing to give us $3 million, so we're certainly going to accept that and see what it can do in terms of bringing us a few players on, try to improve the squad while we can before the end of the season. As you can see, I added Blair Turgot, who doesn't really have a future with the team, to the transfer list, and you also saw a note there that Aston Villa certainly got some new buyers, so maybe they're going to be looking into stealing some players in the transfer window as well. But as you can see, we're going to set the budget with about $4 million and then some wage area to look at. But we get a couple offers here for Jack Butland. Everton comes in with an offer. We're certainly not going to give him up, and I'm pretty sure we get an offer from a German side. Yes, Stuttgart comes in for $5 million. We're not going to give him up there. But as you can see, we're going to go into a game with Blackburn Rovers, who we actually just played a few weeks ago. We're going to see Kevin Nolan again, the former captain. This time he will be playing. At his home park now at Blackburn. As you can see, they're not in terrible form. They lost to Swansea and West Brom pretty bad, but they also pulled out a win, and they are pulling away. They're a little bit outside of the relegation circles, if I remember correctly, where they might be in 19th. I could be wrong. But they're down in the bottom by relegation, so this should be a game that we'd be able to take. And look at that. In the 8th minute, just the best start we could hope for. The youngster, Wesley Gimbert, with a fantastic goal on his weak foot even, just inside the edge of the box with a fantastic strike. The keeper's going to have no chance to get to that as he just blasts into the top corner. And West Ham are ahead 1-0. Now Blackburn coming back. 22nd minute as Blackburn pushing forward for their first real chance. A beautiful chip ball over the top to Kazim Richards, and Butland comes out and makes a wonderful stop with his feet. Now we move into the 33rd minute. Not too many chances so far, obviously, but Maiga, using a little bit of skill, creates some time and space for himself, has a shot, it's blocked, the ball comes loose, it falls to Sissoko, he has a shot, Blackburn are everywhere, diving, blocking the ball, and the goalkeeper knocks it away where it goes to Jarvis and ended up going out of bounds. So now, 36th minute, West Ham again trying to create. Benzia with a great move, makes some time and space for himself, and a fantastic save from the keeper again. West Ham being denied just by some spectacular performances of this keeper. Benzia with a couple fantastic passes, finds Collison making a run on the edge of the box, and he's stopped well by the Blackburn keeper again. West Ham heading to halftime, up 1-0, but Blackburn are lucky to even be in this game. West Ham with some great chances here. As you can see, the ball somehow squeaks to Rhodes, who gets around Tompkins. He has a shot, and he tries to go near post on Butland. Butland takes away the angle, and they have no chance. Now Sissoko's put through on goal. He has a wonderful opportunity at goal, and a great save from the keeper, Fosa Maiga, and he knocks it off the outside of the post. A couple great chances for West Ham, but we're unable to capitalize. Now Sissoko's going to pass inside to Gimbert. He has a shot, knocks it just over the goal, looking for that same spot as he had on his last goal. 65th minute, now we'll pick it up to Benzia. Push it into Sissoko. Maiga has another chance, and he's unable to finish as he slides it just wide of goal. So now into the 70th minute. Rhodes trying to equalize for Blackburn, and he has another shot. Go just to the wrong side of the post. 84th minute now. West Ham still clinging to that 1-0 lead. The ball's thrown in by Wilson. It ends up getting knocked back to him. He feeds it to Sissoko right inside the box. He makes a move from outside Blackburn defender, and he scores! 84th minute, Musa Sissoko with another goal for West Ham. He has really showed off his scoring touch there. He actually had moved into the cam position with Gimbert coming off a little fatigue. Noble came in at CDM, and look at Sissoko showing off his scoring touch with that beautiful finish as West Ham cruise to a 2-0 victory over Blackburn. Danny Wilson with an 8.0 picks up man of the match. Fantastic performance from him. Take a look at the match facts. We just dominated possession, 57-43. 19 shots, 9 on target to 8 and 2 for Blackburn. But the bad news we face is Jack Collison will be out for 3 months. That is certainly going to ruin our depth in the midfield. We're also going to let Blair Turgot go off on sale. He didn't feature, and it's going to give us about $500,000 back into the transfer budget before we head into our game with Southampton. But getting back to that Collison injury, that is huge. It's really going to bring into our importance of bringing in a midfielder, as we really have No specialized outside mids, just Jarvis and Bassam Ali, 68 overall. He's not a fantastic player. Definitely don't want to have him featuring in too often in the matches. But, we're going to have to take a look there to bring in a midfielder to improve the squad here in the transfer window. You take a look at the table. Southampton just 6 points behind us. We're right there. A few points off the top 5, also United City and all of them. But we're right there cruising for a look at 6th place. Swansea City just ahead of us. But here we go. We pick it up in the 6th minute. Jarvis carrying it to the outside, trying to make some room to throw a cross in. Crosses back in, playing against defender Nathaniel Klein. Crosses away. Maiga has a header. And Maiga pushes it wide. He's had no luck at all in any of these highlights. Really just struggling. But Maiga here has the ball on the outside. He throws a ground cross into Jalé. Fantastic job getting onto it. But Begovic comes out with his feet and knocks it away. Now to the 18th minute. Sissoko with a header off the corner from Jalé. And another save. 21st minute now. We are just all over Southampton. Maiga uses a great little bit of skill. Knocked it to Jarvis, who is just a little bit ahead of. He has to struggle for it, but he can't score. Now in the 28th minute. Sissoko intercepts a pass. He just has all the middle of the pitch for him. Knocks up to Lacazette, who turns his defender. He gets around Yoshida. Makes some space for himself. Has a shot, and he scores! Alexander Lacazette in the 28th minute with a beautiful goal into the top left corner. It's just an absolutely perfectly placed shot. Beautiful to watch. Fantastic goal from Lacazette. Begovic with no chance, and West Ham pull ahead 1-0. So Southampton in the 30th minute finally looking for their first true chance, and Gaston Ramirez has a left-foot shot. But Butland easily makes a save. Not off a throw in. It goes to Ramirez. He throws the ball over the top to Rodriguez. Rodriguez goes up for it. Ends with Lallana. Back to Rodriguez. He tries to have a shot. It ends up to Lallana. And look at that. The loose ball falls to Lallana. And really just surprised everyone on the pitch. 35th minute. Lallana equalizes. And West Ham are shocked. 1-1 Southampton as Lallana with just a great finish there. Butland had no chance. The ball in tight. But West Ham trying to get the lead back in their favor. Jarvis pushing up the wing. 42nd minute. Throws a cross in. It's stopped away. But it falls to Lacazette. He steals it away. Makes a chance. Looking for his second. And an unbelievable stop by the Southampton keeper. Keeps it level 1-1 as we go into halftime. Some fantastic chances for West Ham. Southampton lucky to be level 1-1. Lacazette pushes it forward. He ends up being able to run it down himself. Pushes it over to Jarvis. Jarvis has a shot. And he's not able to get much on it with his left foot, and that's easy work for the Southampton keeper. Diame now picks up. Southampton really, they didn't press a lot on defense, so it really gave West Ham a lot of opportunities to move the ball themselves, come up the wings. Diame here has a chance, knocks into Gimbert, and he really scuffed that chance. That should have been 2-1 to West Ham, but Gimbert on his weak foot completely misses the goal. Now Lacazette puts Sissoko through with a wonderful ball. Sissoko all alone on goal. He curls it on goal, and he hits the crossbar. Moussa Sissoko with an absolutely beautiful chance to put West Ham ahead. He curls it around the keeper and just rings it off the woodwork. A fantastic chance that he's unable to score on. Now Noble passes it to Lacazette. He uses a little bit of physicality to get around the defender. He's got all kind of space in front of him. Pushes past the defenders. Lacazette has a shot, and it's pushed away by the goalkeeper. West Ham unable to take the lead yet again. And that's it. Referee blows the full-time whistle. And it's 1-1 West Hampton with a draw against, molded the two teams together there. West Ham draw with Southampton 1-1. A little bit disappointing. Look at that, 16 shots, 6 on target to just 6 shots, 55% of the possession to West Ham. So it's really unfortunate that we weren't able to take the victory out. Shame to drop the 2 points there, but we'll take a result out of it. A nice draw. And as you can see here, we're just, we're going to inquire first, see what the teams are looking for out of these players before we start making our offers here in the transfer window. Plenty of players that we're going to take a chance on, see what our best opportunity is with the limited amount of funds that we have in this window to bring to the team. And as you can see, we're going to take a look at these compared to the player values that we had seen in the shortlist video. These teams are really accepting a lot less than I had anticipated, so we could have a chance at some of these players that might have been a little outside of our range if that is the case. As you can see, we're just going to take a final look, and I will see you next time, guys. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Can't wait to show you some more of the transfer window, and I will see you in the next episode, guys. Have a good one.